What's going on YouTube? Pulled this out today. I bought this on eBay recently. And I bought it because it was cheaper than what it usually sells for. And the card is straight. I mean, it's a nice card. And I already have the casting. So I posted today looking at trading it. And I start looking at the card. And it's totally been recarded. You can see inside the blister it's torn all up here. So that kind of pisses me off when eBayers represent stuff as something that it's not. This is a loose casting is what it is. So if I ever sell that Vintage Racing Brie and I put it back on the card, it'll be sold as a loose car. I'm not going to sell it as represented as something that it's not. So anyways, I guess it's cool to have two of these. Well, here we'll give it a look. Also, while we're looking at this, I brought this out so we can do kind of a side-by-side, and I think there is another kind of a comparison review on YouTube from a couple years ago. This is the original Hot Wheels Retro Entertainment release, and then this is the Johnny. You can see the Johnny's got more detail, but with that said, the Hot Wheels still has good detail. The Johnny Lightning is definitely bigger. It's wider. So, I don't know. What do you all think? The Johnny Lightning is the Mr. Fusion version of it, but I got a tire coming off. But they're both metal on metal with rubber tires. The Hot Wheels one has tread. The Johnny Lightning does not, but it is still rubber tires. So that's a duplicate car in my collection, which I'm okay with. Yeah, I'm thinking I jumped the gun on it. The auction was getting ready to end, and it was really low, so I popped a bid, and I ended up with it. And looking back on it, I'm pretty positive that that's why the bidding was low, as other people were noticing that. This base is kind of loose on this guy. Anyways, so wanted to crack that, and then oh man, I forgot the car is gonna open. Stand by, I'll be right back. Shit. Really sorry about that, guys. I'm not going to redo the video, so if you stopped watching, I don't blame you. I probably would have. But I found this at Walmart today. Some of my favorite vintage muscle cars are Plymouth Roadrunners. There's a lot of packaging with these. You know, I think that has a lot to do with why these are so expensive. These are more than M2s. Too much cost in the packaging. Too much packaging in general. But pretty nice castings. I got to pick up that new Bronco that I saw Champion DJK picked it up. They look like they're pretty pricey online right now. This thing is killer. This is just a recolor. I did crack the red one on video. Got it here. So, let's see here. This is a 68 Plymouth Roadrunner. Not sure if I like the silver or the red, but it's a killer casting. They did a really, really nice job on it. Beep, beep. Really nice detail. It's heavy. It is metal body, metal base, rubber tires with tread. Chrome bumpers, which are separate pieces. You gotta be careful with those. Nice detail in the grille and the headlights. We have painted turn signals in the bumper. You've got, I can't make out what that says, but something there on the hood. Pretty nice wheels. They're not the best, but they're not terrible. And then you have an opening hood. Alright, so this is a 68 Roadrunner Racing Champs Mint in silver. I like this car quite a bit. It's got a really nice street stance to it, pretty aggressive. Really nice rolling car. Rolls better than the red one does. The red one's nice too. I like the red one a lot too. I don't know. I like them both. I'm not sure which one I'd prefer. They're both going to go up on the display shelf. But since I'm cracking a Roadrunner, I figured I would review just a few of them. So these are 1968 Plymouth Roadrunners. And then as seen in a previous video of mine, this is a 1970. This is a green light from the newest Muscle series. This is another killer casting. Another really nice body style. Really good detail. I have a 69.5 green light. I chose not to bring it out. I probably should have, because then I go 69, 68, 69, 70, 71, and 73. That's alright. So that's your 1970. So there's 68 and 70. This one, I don't remember. I think it's a 71. It's either a 71 or a 72, but this is a Johnny Lightning. This is also metal on metal with rubber tires. And it's a nice little casting. This is from the Projects in Progress. So it's kind of just a retro car. So it's really good detail. Everything about it's pretty decent, except for the paint is a flat paint, which is intentional, obviously. But there aren't any flaws really with the body, other than looks to be issues there with some of the chrome, and then obviously the fender up here. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be that way or not. But other than that, I think it's pretty good. Just needs a paint job. Black wheels. So that's your, I think it's a 71. And then from 73, And my favorite body style, at least of these, is this one here. It would be between the 70 or the 73. This is the Auto World. And this is a really nice casting here. It's still kind of mind-boggling to me how much these are starting to pull on the secondary market just for the regulars. Really good detail. Auto World does a nice job. My biggest gripe with Auto World is just their limitations. Extremely limited, and I'm sure you all heard M2 officially picked up the Datsun license. If you haven't heard, look it up. They're going to be doing a Skyline, a 510, I think a Fairlady. If not a Fairlady, it's going to be a Z. And I think they're doing two of the 510s, a 2-door and a 4-door, but I could be wrong on that. And they are going to hit market next summer of 2017. So Auto World and Greenlight need to be careful with that, and Johnny, because that is the type of thing that could separate M2 from the pack. Now, I don't think M2 will ever pass Greenlight, unless Greenlight downsizes the amount of licensing that they do. They just do so much licensing and so many different things that I think that they're way ahead of M2. But doing something like that, getting JDM licensing, which is something so many collectors want, is the type of thing that can separate them from the pack. So the pressure is going to be on Greenlight and Auto World and Johnny Lightning to follow suit, because those Datsuns, when they come out, are going to be hot. They're going to be hard to find, and they're going to be... I'm betting right now the regulars are going to be selling 20 to 25, which is what a 750 chase piece goes for the most part. Anyway, so we had a 68, a 70, a 71, and a 73. Here's a 69. Shout out to Vic Oric, Cambodian Holiday, back in Georgia. He sent me this set. So I'm going to get this Roadrunner into the collection. Also got the other 5 that I got to get opened. I am downsizing my M2, but I was going to sell a bunch of them, but then I decided I'm just going to put them away so I don't have room to display them. But I'll just hang on to them for now and just keep them put away rather than displayed. Got to pick and choose what all can fit on the shelves. Wow, this thing is freaking on here. Holy cow. Oh man, this is going to be an issue. Shit. So, these cars, not a chase car, but take a look there. These are all limited to 6,000. Right now, they're making their regulars at about 10,000. So, back then, what year was this? This was 2014. This was 2 years ago. And in that 2 years, let me get this off the base and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. The quality control back then for M2 was a lot better than it is today, in my humbled opinion. So the hood is up, so we'll start it with the hood up. Man, this thing just looks killer. That white is awesome. It's a frosty metal flake white. It looks like the 2016 Johnny Lightning White Lightning white. Really nice engine detail in there. I love the hood on this thing. That hood is wicked. I love the white wheels. I like the M2 Roadrunner. So, Vic, thank you, man. I appreciate these. I'll get the others opened up here too. Got the Hemi logo on top. This was my favorite of the set. I also like the Cuda quite a bit, and I like actually there's two Cudas, and I like both of them. But this is definitely my favorite. The base feels kind of loose. With oh crap! It's missing screws. Or no, those are for the plastic base. Why is that so loose? Oh well, not a big deal. Anyways, so there you go. We got Mopar there on the windshield. Awesome looking muscle car. I mean, for 1:64 scale, M2 does a really nice job. They're not my favorite just because I prefer cars that are riveted over cars that are screwed. That may sound kind of nitpicky to you guys, but to me, it's just my preference. I don't know. They just feel, the Auto World and the Greenlight feel more solid than these. I've also had a lot of issues with them too, with bumpers falling off and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. They make amazing cars. They're very detailed. They're very nice. And they're very collectible. And I collect them. I have probably, I just sold probably 70 of my loose ones, and I still probably have about 100 of them. So I definitely collect them. I know they're nice, and I'll continue to buy them. I'll continue to collect them, but I'm not going to be picking up every single one like I was there for a while. There's typically about two cars per release that I like to pick up with the M2. Every now and then you'll get a set where I'll pick up the whole thing. The titanium set was nice. The bootlegger sets are nice. But typically I end up with about one or two per 6-car release. But yeah, they rolled so much better back then. Look at this. I don't seem to find a lot of M2s that roll that nice these days. That thing is just sweet looking, man. It looks so much better out of the package. It's like, it looks like a totally different car. Here, I'm going to try something with the camera. Let's see if it does this here. Alright, flipped it over. Give you the street view here. See if we can get some better light. That's the Instagram street view. You have to admit, that thing looks sick. Now, let's take a look here. Same angle. The Greenlight 1970. That thing looks sick too. Man. Sick looking. Let's try the Johnny. This one doesn't look nearly as nice as the other two. Now let's take a look at the Auto World. That one is sweet too, man. These Roadrunners are mean looking cars. And then the last one, well, we'll do the red and the silver. don't know. That thing is beast looking. Beast. There is something kind of funny looking to me back. Where is my finger? Oh, back here. It just looks. Maybe it's just me. And then here's the last one, the silver one. Yeah, it's the same way on this one. Look at the side view though. Side view on that thing is sweet. Let's take a look at. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Which Roadrunner, which one of these, if they were real cars, would you want parked in your garage? That white one is nice. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. We'll do one more side view and then we'll call it a video. You guys have all probably stopped watching by now anyways. Got fingerprints all over it now. Anyways, that's it. That's the video. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the Plymouths. And a couple of time machines. I got some cool stuff on the way, so I'll have some cool videos coming up this week with some RLC cars and possibly some green machines and whatever else I might find. I'm going to do some eBaying tonight, so maybe I'll find some stuff there. Not going to go too crazy, but maybe I can find a couple of cool cars to pick up there. But otherwise, I'll see you all at the next video. So thank you for watching, and have a good week. Hopefully the Broncos can finish up this game and beat the Raiders. Peace.